The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines.
Here we go.
So Raleigh will get the first possession. Now Green. Pass to Kirilenko. Here is Hunt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Kirilenko. Over Duncan. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Duncan. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Duncan. Here's Mutombo. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Mutombo's got his second bucket.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
There's the pick. Here's Green. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. And the basket by Mutombo.
Just a great job by Smith, keeping his eyes down court, knowing where his teammates are.
And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Drills the three-pointer.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Marion. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Kirilenko, and Raleigh another three.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
They get the rebound. Duncan left side. Back to Mutombo. Screen by Duncan. New York needs to get off a shot. Outside, George. Embiid the screen. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Outside Kirilenko. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Out to Duncan. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Raleigh on top, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And back in a moment as we'll get it. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Raleigh.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
On the wing, Green. He has yet to score.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Pass to Bamba. Shoots from the baseline. Holly with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Screen by Howard. Back to Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for Raleigh.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Snatched up. Embiid with it. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. Out to the wing. Raleigh moving the ball around. Kirilenko with it. Richard Lewis covering. Here's Howard. And it's Raleigh with another.
Well, to keep the defense from collapsing on him when he's tight to the bucket, Dwight Howard has to have the mid-range game. That is well done.
For three, Wilkins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now, here's Bamba. Still yet to score. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Green. Pass to Embiid. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, Howard. Lewis covering.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Outside Hardaway. Going inside. Comes up empty down low. Raleigh leading by 5. Stolen by Wilkins. Bamba with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Back to Kirilenko. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And Embiid drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Lewis, left side. With the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
Well, Rashard Lewis, a true shooter. He knows his game so well and really focuses on finding buckets for his team.
And both free throws good for Lewis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
There's a screen. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The first free throw is good. And New York making a change here. And Edwards drops them both.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. Mutombo misses. Here's Irving. Here's Yao. And so it's Raleigh heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Marion. Oh, good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Mutombo. Here's Marion. He's covered by Irving. Shot by Marion, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up to Raleigh. They lead by 7. Here's the screen. Pass to Keenan. There's the triple. Thurman's shot is good. Thurman's got the first points of the second half here for Raleigh.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Irving with it. Sean Marion covering. Irving buries it down low. And Raleigh leads by 9.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Here's Marion. And again, New York with the triple.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Pass to Keenan. Shoots the three. Rebound by Smith.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for three. And again, New York with the triple.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Pass to Thurman. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mutombo, and it's to Kembe with the jam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
It's stolen by Smith. Oh, here comes Smith. All alone.
Howard through, finished the play, and Josh Smith just shaking him off.
New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Josh Smith. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Keenan. And here is Yao. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Yao's got the game tied up here for Raleigh.
And this is where you feed Yao, because almost no one is going to be able to block him.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Marion. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
Raleigh trails by 6. And a wide open look for Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
For three, Smith. The rebound by Thurman. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Yep, that one goes. Now Marion. 6 points for him. Mutombo sets a screen. Shoots from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Mutombo's got 11 points.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. New York ahead, up 3. And we've got more action coming. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Raleigh trails by 3. They set the pick. Pass to Keenan. Thurman's shot is off. And so it's New York with it. Here's Duncan. And he's good on the 3 ball. Duncan's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Irving. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's New York.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. He gets that one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Irving. Valley moving the ball around. They get it back from the arc. And that one is off.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Get that bucket in no time at all. And now a 9-point New York lead.
Wow, what a quick release from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up.
Irving's shot is good.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. .152 left in the fourth. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Duncan right side. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there. I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Alley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New York.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And so it's New York with it. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Kirilenko defending. Out to Marion. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And New York leads by 13.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly look to want it more than their opponent.
Embiid with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Howard with the steal. George, that's a two-pointer. And he's on the money with his first shot today. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The wide open look here for Marion. That three off the mark. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
2K getting boring.